bo pomlad, čakal bi jo rad, da bi zdrav, vesel, lepe pesmi pel. Travca zeleni, to me veseli, drobna ptičica pa žvrgoli. To me veseli, travca zeleni, drobna ptičica pa žvrgoli. Prišla bo kukavca, moja ljubica, in bo kukala in prepevala. Kukala, kuku, pevala tako, da bi nam na svet še lušno bilo. Kukala, kuku, pevala tako, da bi nam na svet še lušno bilo. Ptice pridejo in odidejo, grejo z kraja v kraj, kakor jaz nekdaj. Grejo z kraja v kraj, kakor jaz nekdaj. Jaz pa tukaj le ostanem sam. Jaz pa tukaj le ostanem.
Hello and welcome, willkommen, bienvenue to the opening ceremony of the European Union Science Olympiad. Nous sommes très heureux to be able to welcome all the Leute that are gathered here heute and are preparing to participate in this Olympiad in any way. Okay, good, bien, dobro, dobri, bra. You see, there are many languages that people use per comunicare, but only a few of them are capable to reach beyond words. Science is one of them, and so is music. First of all, I would like to thank our wonderful musicians for the opening act. They are the band Sounds of Slovenia with Bojan Cvetrežnik, Klemen Bračko, Barja Drnovšek, Gregor Volk, Goran Krmac and Janez Dovč. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Believe it or not, they are made in Slovenia, which happens to be the hosting country of this year's Olympiad. Now, Slovenia is a small country. We are 2 million people living on 20,000 square kilometers, and more than half of our surface is covered by woods. Therefore, we also have a big bear population. More than 500 bears live in Slovenia. Fortunately, none of them are attending today's ceremony. There is no room. Could we even fit them in? Ah, barely. Get it? to barely fit 500 bears. Yeah, it's a little wordplay to get things going. We also invited the most prestigious member of our animal kingdom, the human fish. But she is busy revealing her genome to a group of scientists from Slovenia, Denmark, and China. Her genome, by the way, is 15 times bigger than ours, and she has a couple of superpowers down her sleeve. That's why scientists are so interested. They say she can live up to 100 years and can last without food for 5 years. Darn! Good thing they live in caves and are blind, otherwise we would be dealing with a massive human fish invasion. Oh, speaking of invasions, you'll notice a bunch of dragons in Ljubljana. Do not panic. Do not make any sudden moves if you come in contact with them. Maybe take a photo. They are lovely statues and are representing the legends of how Jason and the Argonauts slayed a monster when they first arrived in Ljubljana. Ljubljana is also our capital, and the literal translation of the word Ljubljana means the loved one. It is said in ancient prophecies that whenever Ljubljana will host an olympiad of any kind, there will be a lot of new friendships and crushes made. Yeah, I just made that up, but I am sure it will stand to be true. We are delighted to host such a marvelous group of brainiacs and cultures. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one who wants to say hello and welcome you here. That is why now I will invite our host, the president of the Association for Technical Culture of Slovenia, Mr. Radovan Stanislav Pejovnik, to join me on stage. Please welcome him.
Good morning, everybody. It is really a big pleasure to greet you here today, what we call on the Championship of Champions, because all the groups, all the teams here are really champions of your own countries. And therefore, I believe the Olympiad will be really a big event, and you will demonstrate what is the power, the strength of young generation. I would like to say that, on the other hand, it is an opportunity to meet a number of friends from all countries all over the European Union. And I invite you to use this opportunity to meet with other young people from other countries, try to understand what they're doing, and try to establish new friendship. Not a lot more than this. And on the other hand, I believe that also the city of Ljubljana is a very nice city. It's a small city with about 250,000 people, but the old town is really an opportunity to walk around, to meet other people, and I believe that what is known is that we Slovenians, we are very communicative people. We like to talk, we like to introduce our small country, and we are very proud on the city and on the country, and therefore we would do all the best to make your stay here in Ljubljana a pleasant one. And just at the end, Olympiad is a championship. You will try to do your best, but to win is really not the major point. Of course, you are here to win. You want to be first, and this is what I fully understand. But if you don't win, you won't. In any respect, you will meet new people, you will get new knowledge, and you will understand that what is really important in our life is communication and understanding. And therefore, I invite you to use this opportunity to understand the new country, to understand the new people you will meet, and to establish a very, very good friendship. So, welcome. As our mayor of the city would say, in the most beautiful city in the world. I'm sure you will hear this sentence again. and welcome and win.
Thank you, Mr. Pejonik, for your kind words. Next on stage is Alojz Košca, President of the Slovenian National Council. Please welcome him.
Hello. It was a big step for me and a small step for the humankind. Spoštovani predsednik Zveze dr. Stanislav Pejonik, spoštovani glavni tajnik Zveze za tehnično kulturo Slovenije gospod Jožef Školč, spoštovani predsednik in ustanovitelj Evropske naravoslovne olimpijade Euso gospod Michael A. Cotter, spoštovane tekmovalke in tekmovalci, v čast mi je, da vas lahko pozdravim v imenu Državnega sveta, drugega doma slovenskega parlamenta in v svojem lastnem imenu. V naslednjem tednu se boste pomerili v znanju in veščinah na ravni, ki je bila moji generaciji nedosegljiva. Vaš realni svet znanosti in tehnologije je bil pred 35 leti naša znanstvena fantastika. Scientific development and implementation of new technologies is much faster than anyone could prognose in the time of my youth. You are born in the digital world. You are the generation of three-dimensional imagery, real-time world interconnectivity. You can participate in all and any happening all around the world from the safe surrounding of your home. That makes a lot of possibilities for personal growth for all of you. But from the other hand, it demands a lot of personal responsibility. Spoštovani mladi znanstveniki, potrudite se in pokažite svetu najboljše, kar znate. Borite se za najboljše dosežke po vseh svojih močeh. Od vaše vztrajnosti na poti pridobivanja znanja in sposobnosti je odvisna usoda vas samih in tudi celotnega sveta. Človeška rasa je namreč pred velikim razpotjem. Tehnologije, ki smo jih razvili za izgradnjo boljšega sveta, so pripeljale ta svet do velikega naravnega neravnovesja. We need the new solutions for the technological development to preserve the nature, to save the resources for the future generations, and give a chance of equal participation in development benefits for all of the people around the globe. The one who dares to try is the only one who may succeed. I wish you a good luck in the future days competitions. Želim vam uspešen nastop na tekmovanju in predvsem veliko uspeha v nadaljnjem šolanju in življenju. Organizatorjem pa se zahvaljujem za njihove napore pri pripravi tekmovanja, bivanja in najbolj druženja naših mladih upov za prihodnost. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Košca, for the uplifting bilingual speech and all of your thoughts. Next on stage, I would like to welcome the director of the European Union Science Olympiad. Please welcome Katja Stopar, Master of Science.
Dear students, mentors, guides, members of the scientific committee and distinguished guests. It is our great honor to welcome you at the 16th European Union Science Olympiad in Slovenia. Euso is an opportunity for you students to take part in the unique experience of scientific team competition. Taking part in Euso gives you the opportunity to acquire learning experience outside the formal school science curriculum. But what is science? The word science probably brings many different pictures to your mind. White lab coats, microscopes, numerous equations scribbled on a chalkboard. All of those images reflect some aspects of science, but none of them provides a full picture because science has so many facets. In school, science may sometimes seem like a collection of isolated and statistic facts listed in a textbook, but that's only a small part of the story. Just as importantly, science is also a process of discovery that allows us to link isolated facts into coherent and comprehensive understanding of the natural world. Science is useful because the knowledge generated by science is powerful and reliable. It can be used to develop new technologies, treat diseases, and deal with many other sorts of problems. Science is exciting and ongoing. Scientists are motivated by the thrill of seeing and figuring out something that no one has ever before. And these new discoveries lead to new questions for further investigation. Science will never be finished, and science is a global human endeavor. People all over the world participate in the process of science, and you will too. But resolving scientific problems is far not the only aim of the Euso. You have come from 25 different countries of the European Union, united in diversity. The motto of the European Union first came into use in 2000. It signifies how the Europeans have come together in the form of the European Union to work in peace and prosperity, while at the same time being enriched by the continent's many different cultures, traditions, and languages. So keep this in your mind too. In the coming days, you will experience the thrill of science, meet new friends, and discover some parts of Slovenia. Whoever wins, you are all winners, because you are here, because you are interested in science. Remember, you are the role models for the youth of the European Union. Please compete in the spirit of Olympic values, excellence, friendships, and respect, and reject cheating. May I wish the contestants the very best of luck in the competition, and to all of you, do not forget to enjoy the side programs. Have a taste of the culinary and cultural part of Slovenia, and make friends with fellow contestants. Enjoy your time in Slovenia.
Great. Thank you very much, Ms. Stopar. Now, last but not least, I would like to invite Dr. Andrej Godec on stage. He is the chairman of the scientific committee. Hello, Dr. Godec.
Hello.
Please, I have two questions. Tell me, between the two of us, are all the tasks prepared, or do you have some overnight, last-minute brainstorming to do?
I hope the tasks are prepared, so I would say yes.
But aren't you the head? Shouldn't you be certain?
Yes, I'm the head, but as you can see, this task took my hair away from my head, you know, so...
Better that it took your hair away than it would make them gray.
Exactly.
Ah, you see. So it's good. And also, would you tell us who makes these tasks up? Who is the writing team?
One of the things that I really like about this Olympiad is that it takes cooperation of colleagues from physical department, so faculty for physics and biology and also chemistry. So this is, I think, the only competition that actually is science competition. Otherwise, we have many other, like Science Olympiad, but this one is all of three together. So if you want, I can name all the people that were...
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Is it like a super long list, 20
so
minutes?
Or? It's a really big list.
Okay.
We are about 50.
Okay, then we send them kind greetings.
Yeah, but I will just mention the maybe really scientific committee, which is from chemistry, faculty for chemistry and chemical technology in Ljubljana, is Berta Košmerl, Darko Dolenc, then Jernej Markel, Bojan Šarac and me, Andrej Godec. Then from faculty for biology, we have Tadeja Smolej. We have Istok Tomažić and Katarina Vogel-Mišek, and we have also Gregor Belušić. Then from faculty for physics, we have Anna Krajnc-Horvat and Simon Čopar. So we are actually responsible for these tasks. There are many more. We have, altogether, I think we are around 50, together with students and the people who are going to help.
Great. Do you have any last words?
Yeah, I would like to say, actually, I'm really happy that I see so many young faces here from all the countries in Europe, because usually we see just the politicians, more or less benevolent. So I welcome you here. I hope we did our best to make the tasks interesting, and some of them will be very challenging. So I'm sure I see in this auditorium today many future scientists. And I would like to say you will face many challenges in your future career, but don't forget, other than being a very good scientist or professional, it's very important to be also a good human being. So please take care of each other in our laboratories tomorrow and Wednesday, and also take care of each other in your life. Thank you very much. All the best. Good luck.
Mr. Godec, thank you too for your kind words. Now, there is a whole of 25 countries participating today. Isn't that wonderful? Let's have a look at who you are. The moment you recognize your country via the tune you hear or the facts you hear stated or by any other means of recognition, I don't know, maybe there are some more, stand up, give us a wave and enjoy the applause. Are you ready? Okay, I think we are not yet. So, I will say 2 words more. It's a little game we put up, you see, so we will tell the description or the melody or some fact by which you can grab or grasp your country. Now, I think wir sind bereit. Ja. Let's start. Okay, come on. Okay, please welcome Austria. There was a boy in this country that invented the term Wunderkind. By the age of 6, he was writing his first compositions and wrote his first opera when he was 14. But I'm sure he would find his match if he signed up for the European Union Science Olympiad. The boy is Mozart, aber natürlich, and the country is Austria. Thank you very much. Now, this is a funny one. It's like a paradox. This is a country that claims invented the French fries, but it's not France. We'll believe them on their claims if they back their claims with chocolate or beer. Give it up for Belgium! On my right and on your left, straight from Belgium. Welcome. Enjoy the tune. Thank you very much. Now, a true story. One of our musicians is married to a foreigner, a very beautiful and intelligent woman. When he proposed, his fiancée to-be quickly shook her head. At first, he was shocked, but then he realized that a head shake means yes in Bulgaria. Hello! Yes, a nice little wave around the auditorium. Welcome. Thank you very much. Well, hello. I'm Lord Byron, a very famous English poet. I once stepped foot in the city of the Adriatic coast that took my breath away. I described it as the Pearl of the Adriatic. Then I talked to the producers of Game of Thrones and suggested they film the King's Landing scenes there. The city is Dubrovnik and the country is Croatia! Hey, hello! Thank you very much. You see? In Slovenia, we like to think that the shape of our country resembles a chicken. Freud would definitely have something to say, but the inhabitants of this island have a classier interpretation of their land's shape. They say it's shaped as a cigar pipe. But maybe they don't know their country is shaped as a cigar pipe. That is Cyprus! Here they are! Welcome! One morning, as Gregor Samsa was waking up from anxious dreams, he discovered that in bed he had been changed into a monstrous venomous bug. He laid on his armor-hard back and saw, as he lifted his head up a little, his brown, arched abdomen divided. I'm gonna read it to the end because it's beautiful, okay. Till the end. So, he saw his arched abdomen divided up into rigid bow-like sections. What's happened to me, he thought. It was no dream, it was a literary masterpiece written by Franz Kafka, a writer from the Czech Republic. Thank you very much. Okay, now a game with words. Again, or once more. The name Lego is an abbreviation of two words, leg and got. Ah, here they are, the Lego players. Leg and got means play well in the Danish language. And here they are, Denmark. Up for Denmark. The very first country to adopt online voting. Way back in 2005 you were too young to remember. It seems the team of Estonia invented the cloak of invisibility. Hey! No. Of course, I am kidding. Their flight has been delayed and they can't join us right now, but they are on their way. We're sending them greetings. There seems to be one sauna in this country. I just said sauna. How sure can you be? Okay, there seems to be one sauna in this country for every 2 citizens. Of course, it is Finland. Never mind the inventions of the heart rate monitor, the Linux operating system, ice skates, Angry Birds. You have saunas. Okay, so now, a little philosophical question must be asked because this is an event of serious proportions. The question is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Yeah, because 7, 8, 9, of course. But if 7, 8, 9, their 9 is no longer present. It's no longer here. The question is, did it even exist? No. Why? Because 9 in German means no. So 9 can be not existent. Yeah, that is a fact. But there is a way to get it back. If you count all of us on stage and add 2, you get 9 back. But if we are 9 and 9 does not exist, are we still here? Oh my God, it's like a big problem of epical... I think... Yeah. Wait, yeah. thank God. I think, therefore I am. Descartes saves the day yet again. I think, therefore I am, said Descartes, a very famous philosopher from France. Hello, bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Hey. Thank you very much. You can thank them for the light bulb, the automated calculator, the automobile, the discovery of the insulin, the invention of the No, wait. Just listen. Isn't it marvelous? Yes! Welcome, Germany! We are listening to a suite composed by Bach. Willkommen! And thank you very much. We were trying to come up with a good description for this country, and we had too many options. We didn't know what to do. We thought it's not going to work. Then we went home, all our separate ways, and we made ourselves a bath. We pondered on the problem at hand, and at the very same instant we realized what we had to do. We yelled, "Eureka!" and stormed out onto the streets of Ljubljana naked, of course, like Archimedes from ancient Greece. Welcome! Give a wave to the auditorium. Maybe dance if you can dance. This is called peer pressure. Welcome. Well, hello. Welcome. Might I offer you a delicious bite of dobosh cake for starters, or do you want some paprikash, goulash, soups of any kind, casseroles, pastries, stuffed crepes? See, no problem. Have anything you want. No one is hungry in Hungary. Here they are. Do you recognize the tune? A legend suggests there was a little guy that chased all the snakes of this island. Science suggests there were no snakes on this island to start with. We love St. Patrick's Day nonetheless, and Ireland is the place to really enjoy it. Welcome, Ireland! Sounds of Slovenia, take it away! You can stand if you want, but you can also sit, because it's gonna be a long one. Hello. Sounds of Slovenia! Hello, I am William Shakespeare. I'm not, I'm just pretending, but okay, let's say I am. I put a lot of my plays in this country. I visited it a couple of times even. Some people say I stole from their theater tradition, commedia dell'arte, but that's a lie. I'm telling the truth, trust me. If I lie, my nose grows bigger and bigger. No, wait, that's Pinocchio. And he's also from Italy. Hello! One of our neighboring countries, all the way from Italia! Thank you very much. I feel like a Eurovision Song Contest host. Darn. Okay, listen up. A recent study showed that the women of this country are the tallest in the world. No wonder, because I hear the nation is obsessed with height. Its highest point is Gazinkalins at 312 meters above sea level. But in order to surpass, you're gonna hear this out, look. But in order to surpass the highest point in Estonia, you'll tell me if this is true, they built a tower on top of their highest point, making it the highest point for some time. But then, alas, the tower was demolished in 2012 due to safety risks. The witty country is Latvia! Hello! Thank you! Easter eggs here are not brought by cute and fluffy animals. It's Granny Velku Bobute who does it. Bunnies just help her decorate the eggs and load her cart. She has a sunbeam whip to urge her small pony forward, delivering Easter eggs all over Lithuania! Here they are! Break it down! Thank you, Lithuania! I asked myself, how can such a small country be so rich? Okay. Welcome, Luxembourg! Other team members are on their way, right? Great. From this day on, we are urging the citizens of this country to learn how to ride a unicycle. There is no room for ordinary bicycles, and this is the only way to keep a vital and powerful biking ecosystem. Plus, imagine the whole of Amsterdam on unicycles. Only Netherlands could pull something like that off. Give it up for Netherlands! Now, imagine a world without Google Maps. Then picture yourself on a boat heading into the unknown. Yeah, that's right. With the stars to guide him, Vasco da Gama was the first European to reach India and connect Europe and Asia. And Portugal was the last year's winner of Eurovision Song Contest. So here they are! Hello! Far away! Dracula from Romania. His castle is in Romania. Give it up for Romania. Now I am hungry. Well, hello there, beautiful. Come here. No, out here. I'm gonna get you. I want some fish blood. Give me some musician blood. I want some musician blood. Come on here, guys. Watch this step, so you're gonna fall. Come here. Come here. I said, stop. Okay, this was a little sprinting interlude. Now stop. This goes out to everyone. One day you will find yourself in a position where you will have to call out the country in which they discovered the Moravian Venus, bordering on Poland, Ukraine, Austria, and the Czech Republic. This moment will come to your mind, and you will not say Slovenia, but Slovakia! Hello! In this small country, there is an embassy. It's a small embassy. Every month, this embassy meets with the Slovakian embassy to exchange wrongly addressed mail. I hope you guessed it. It's not Slovakia, it's Slovenia! Dobar dan! Kako se imate? Thank you, Slovenia! Yes, okay. Such a lovely group. I must paint a picture. Over here. Right. Yes, I will start with some. Very good, okay. Then I will add a line. Like this. Very good, okay. Then I will. How did you. What? Did you figure out that it's alphabet? How did you, who did you think this was? No, it's Dali! Ha! But Spain nonetheless! Hello! Thank you, Spain. I like to juggle. Big balls, small balls, my balls, your balls, any balls. Even meatballs. By the way, an average of 1,836,000 meatballs are eaten daily in all of IKEA's stores. IKEA was founded in 1943 in Sweden. Thank you, Sweden! And these are all the countries for today. Take us away, sounds of Slovenia! Now that we are all accounted for, I think this is the perfect moment for the president of the European Union Science Olympiad. Please welcome Michael Cotter.
Good morning, everybody. I'll start again. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Professor, Alois, Andre, Katia, thank you very much for inviting us to Slovenia. Country coordinators and mentors. Dear students, we live in a rapidly changing world. For you, this is both exciting and challenging. In the past few years, big international airline companies have disappeared, along with compact computers, records, video stores, and codec film. Airline tickets, boarding passes, videos, records, wristwatches have all been replaced by the smartphone. This is your world now. You are all in secondary school, and all your friends are in secondary school. Only about 10% of my primary school friends went to secondary school. Virtually every young person in the EU can now go to university or a third-level college. English is now a common language. I am here addressing students from 25 countries in a language that is not the native language of any one of us. The only EU country that has English as its native language, the UK, is not here. They are leaving the EU. I am very disappointed about this because I am passionate about the European Union. We need to develop all aspects of student life. We cannot ignore the creative and expressive side. We need to understand why we are different, why we think differently, why we behave differently. We need to meet and talk to people from different countries, from different cultures, from different ethnic communities, with different religious beliefs and none. We need to think creatively, develop our skills, and interact meaningfully with each other. Throughout my life as a teacher, I have been amazed at the extraordinary ability of children and students of all ages. Every child, every student is talented. What has this got to do with the EUSO? The answer is to the question, why are you all here? Yes, you are here to take part in a science competition, but the idea of Euso did not start with science. It began when I saw on TV a group of school children shouting abuse and insults at another group of school children on their way to and from school. This wasn't in some third world faraway country where there was obvious racial, ethnic or other differences, nor was it many years ago. This was a short number of years ago, and it was in Ireland. I set up the Irish Science Olympiad to bring these students together, to get them to know each other, to be on the same team. 16 years ago, I founded Euso to give EU students an opportunity to come together, to meet and to learn from and about each other, and to understand why you are the same and why we are also different. 7 EU countries of the then 15 countries took part in the first EUSO in 2003. Today, on our 16th birthday, we have 25 countries taking part. Euso is totally different from all other Olympiads and competitions. It is both idealistic and optimistic in nature. Euso is for 16-year-old students who are still in secondary school and not for students who have completed their secondary education. Tomorrow, you will not be sitting silently and alone at a desk, trying to remember what you learned the night before. You will be moving around the bench and the lab. You will be standing up and sitting down. You will be talking a lot, laughing, I hope, panicking a little sometimes, happy, sad, frustrated, delighted, and high-fiving each other when you succeed, all in a 4-hour period. No one will tell you to sit down, to stop talking, to be quiet, or that you are wrong. You will have to work, not alone, but with your team members. You will need to collaborate and cooperate with them. It takes 3 team members working together to solve the tasks on time. It is not a written exam, it's a practical. It is not a single subject task, but it involves a number of subjects that are integrated, interdisciplinary, and mixed up. It may sometimes be even difficult for you to identify which subject it is. Your answer may not be perfect, but it is your best effort. You will get a chance to work as real scientists, solving real problems. You will achieve and you will be successful. As I said earlier, in the future we need to be adaptable, creative, original, not afraid to take chances or to experiment. Euso is all of these. Euso is your opportunity to display all your abilities, knowledge and communication skills. The scientific committee has seen the future. They have created the future, and they invite you to step into that future this week. And here is the best part. Unlike every other competition you have ever taken part in, or may take part in the future years, whatever your result, you were a winner. You don't have to worry how well you do. You will all get a medal. No other Olympiad or competition does that. Euso is unique in many aspects. In Euso, everybody trusts everybody else. We are absolutely confident that no one cheats, because there is no reason to cheat. For me, the biggest observable difference occurs between today, the opening ceremony, and the closing ceremony. Today, you are all shy, reserved, quiet, well-behaved, maybe even a little nervous. But by the closing ceremony, we won't recognize the confident, outgoing, lively, noisy young Europeans which you will all have become. I wish you all the very best of luck.
Mr. Cotter, thank you very much. Now, listen up. We have one huge orchestral ending piece to go. You might be wondering what those little bags given to you are all about. Now, please open them up, and inside you will find whistles. Share them among your team members so that each has one of them. Okay? Let's take 2 seconds to do that. Share the whistles among your team members, and then let's do it. The orchestral piece will be conducted by us, in fact, by Janez Dovč and members of the Slovenian team. Come up on stage, please. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you. Okay, now we need some discipline, some concentration. We all know that science and music are really connected, for example, through frequencies. And for the grande finale of this wonderful event, we will do some music together. So, I hope you all have now your wonderful flutes. Let me hear them, but please blow really softly, and I will give you a sign. So you will have to watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. This delay at the end we have to improve. Okay. So let's try once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Great. So let's take a closer look at your flute. At the bottom there is a color sign, and we will connect those colors to the colors on those cardboards here on stage. So this is level number 2 now. First, let's locate a pink color. Pink color. Can I hear just pink color? Should be unisono, one beautiful tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pa. Okay. And now let's connect that to this cardboard. So when this beautiful lady does this, you play. Stop. Stop. Okay. Ready? Amazing, thank you. Color, purple color, okay? Same procedure, please. We have an intruder here, so the one that is really high pitch, please blow softly, okay? Don't get too enthusiastic. Okay, purple again. Beautiful, thank you. Now orange. Yes. Yellow. Fast. Okay, thank you. And white. Amazing. Oh, he went out of control. So, oh. Amazing. Now, let's do a jam session. Wait. And before that, because then we will soon end everything, please give a big round of applause for our wonderful Nick Škrlec.
He just said that to give the mic to me, I know.
Ready?
Thank you for being such a wonderful crowd. Have a marvelous day. The buses will soon be outside waiting for you. Now we just have one more song to go. Enjoy your weekend and week. Thank you.
Šel bom planinco vas, ojlarijarom, pištolco bom dal za pas. Ojlarijarom, prvič pištolca poč. Ojlarijarom, dekle iz bojstle skoč. Ojlarijarom, drugič pištolca poč. Ojlarijarom, deklem prižiga luč. Ojlarijarom, tretjič pištolca poč. Ojlarija, kojlarijarom, dekle že suče ključ. Ojlarijarom, al si prišel kar tako. Ojlarija, kojlarijarom, al si prišel po slobo. Ojlarijarom, nisem prišel kar tako. Ojlarija, kojlarijarom, jaz sem prišel po slovo. Ojlarija,